The views and opinions expressed on this program do not reflect the company, owners, management, staff, clients, or partners.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Bermuda's Feel Good Early Morning Show. Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pete's House and Ariana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert, and we want to thank you for getting up bright and early with us on this Friday morning. Jack, how are you feeling? It's our last live Friday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hey.
You're ready for the weekend, clearly.
Ready for the weekend. Yep.
So, she's always ready for the weekend when it's a Friday. If you are just joining us and you didn't know already, Jackie and I are transitioning to a 3-day schedule. So Mondays and Fridays, you will no longer see us live, but we'll still be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this is the last Friday for Jackie and I to be live. As always, we're ready to bring you some feel good energy to get your morning started, your day started, as well as your weekend started on a positive note. So we're going to be doing a free form conversation during our feel good topic. We did do some research on the spas that are doing and participating in Spa Month, so we'll be sharing that information with you. We're also going to be talking about some life lessons that Jackie and I have learned and anything that y'all want to talk about. So make sure as you join in the conversation that you drop something in the comments that you want Jackie and I to have a conversation about. As always, make sure you stick around for our feel good vibe of the day, which is joke time with Jackie. If this is the first time you are watching our show, Jackie has the corniest dad jokes that she shares with us, and I try my best to find out what corny answer could possibly be to her corny jokes, and if all else fails, we all just got a good giggle at Jackie's jokes. Now, to get you warmed up, Jackie posted this question onto her Instagram, her Twitter page, and it did get a good bit of responses, so we wanted to ask y'all, what has life taught you recently? What is something that has come up in your life, a lesson that you've had to learn, maybe a lesson you've had to teach someone recently that you want to share with us? And I want to just give a shout out. Good morning to you, Sean Smith. Thank you for joining us. As you're joining us, answer the question in the comments. What has life taught you recently? Jack, before you answer, what types of responses did you see to your question on Twitter? Because it did look like it got a good bit of responses.
Some of them were like deep and some of them were like
funny.
Like some people were more still talking about like different things that they're doing with work. One person's a new system and he's just like, this whole system was a waste of time. We went through all this work, got through it, and it's not better, it's actually worse.
Oh no.
Life lesson through that is probably sometimes change isn't worth it. So, but it was fun. It was good to see some people were just like, life gets harder, loss doesn't get easier. Some were like hard hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the loss doesn't get easier. But we have to be excited that we were actually given the privilege to experience the person to be able to have lost them. Like some people never get to experience, and then they hear about how amazing this person is, and it's just like, oh, I wish I would have, met them or hung out with them more. I didn't know they were that type of person.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you get older, the last people you want to start over with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have to do the whole, my favorite color is like.
It's so funny. As you were saying that, I'm thinking about the Drake lyric, No New Friends. And I used to think, no, Drake, new friends are okay. They're great. Like, and this is in college when I'm hearing this song. So I'm like, you're meeting new people. So it's kind of like, that's kind of counterproductive, Drake. as I've gotten older, I'm like, yeah,
Meeting the
you
people
were
is
onto something.
such a process. I have to go through the vetting situation again and again. And wow. And then all for what? To find out that the person isn't even, I shouldn't say worth, but isn't a good fit for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because not like, people are worth being in your life, but at what cost, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and what season? So if you're just joining us, Jackie is actually just sharing some of the responses she got to this question that she posted on her Twitter page. And it is, what has life taught you recently? Let us know in the comments a life lesson you have recently learned, or one that you're just learning over again, or you're kind of repeating, you're going to the next level of the lesson being learned. Jackie, you have to share yours, or not the one that maybe you shared on social media, but one that maybe have just popped into your mind that you just thought about.
One.
She's always got plenty. She's
One.
never just one with Jack. It's never.
That no matter how much you love or you're in love with somebody, whatever the case may be, that doesn't mean that you're actually meant to be with that person. You could love somebody, you love with them, but they're actually not good for you. Or you're not a good fit for each other. Sometimes situations or the stars aren't aligned and you're actually better off not even being friends.
Not even being friends. I know we have a comment from Sean Smith that I want to bring into the conversation. He says, life has taught me, don't let anyone or anything change who I am. This is a big one because I feel like we are all impacted by the people that we have in our circles, in our lives, whether they're in our close circle or in like our extended circle. We just, maybe have an acquaintanceship with them. And it's really easy for someone to possibly influence you depending on their level of influence, maybe your personality, i.e., like, are you a people pleaser? Because some of us are people pleasers. I definitely have moments where I'm doing something to please someone else, knowing full well it's not serving me, it's not bringing me joy. And so this is actually a really big lesson to kind of repeat to yourself, because it's like I just said, it's very easy sometimes to kind of just shift a little piece of yourself for someone else.
And when you say circles, like, honestly, you gotta be so cognizant about who is around you and what energy they're expelling, because it's so easy to fall into that same trap. So if somebody around you is miserable all the time, they tend to actually tank your happiness as well. So they're coming to you, they're just like, oh, this happened to me. Oh, this happened to me. Eventually, that starts to depress your life because that's all you're hearing, that's all you're seeing, that's all you're absorbing. So it's not just about what you eat or drink or watch. It's also about who you keep around you and what energies, because you can only cleanse your energy so much before now it's actually starting to rut you.
Yep.
So I've learned that as well. And honestly, I tell people, I just sometimes don't even answer the phone. And I send a message, I'm busy. I am busy protecting my peace because you are calling and I know it's an issue. And honestly, today I can't take it on because like it's depressing me. And I'm trying to stay my happy, positive self, but I can't constantly show you, like, there's a positive in every situation, no matter how bad it is, there's a positive that can come out of it. You have to not be lazy, and search for it. Sometimes it's harder, but it's so much better than just being able to pick out the negative. You can find 10 negatives in any situation, but like, search for the positive. It makes life so much better.
It really does. Like 10 out of 10, definitely
Like,
recommend.
everybody else, like, I could teach you how to do it, but don't come to me every single time for me to be a light beam for you. I can't be a light beam for you or a lighthouse for you. I need you to be a lighthouse for yourself as well. Because like, take, like, when can I come to you? And I can't. Some people you can't even come to your negative with because they're so negative that they're gonna find the negative. Like, no, I don't need. I'll just do the process.
I want some positive. Yeah, absolutely want some positive. Let us know in the comments a life lesson or anything that life has taught you recently that you would like to share with us. I know for myself, it has definitely been to slow down and really assess what needs to stay and what needs to go in my life. I'm generally a person who has a really jam-packed, busy schedule. And I think it's because I like a lot of different things. And so I like to always be doing something related to this, a lot of little things. However, there are only 24 hours in the day. I like to try to sleep for 8 of them. I also work for about 7 to 8 of them as well. So that leaves me 8 hours left. And that's not enough time to do all of the things that I have in my mind's eye as a desire to do. So I'm definitely realizing it's time to slow down, reassess some things, what needs to say, what doesn't need to say, or when does something need to stop being? Because sometimes it's not necessarily that it's completely over or it was never meant to be a forever thing. It just means that maybe it's time to like find a date when it's done. Because I feel like sometimes I'll sign up for things and like, oh, this has got to stay forever. It's like, no, sis, it could possibly be for a finite amount of time, and that is okay. So I'm definitely realizing that's one lesson I've learned recently, or I had to relearn because I learned it. And I want to say 6 odd years ago, and then I forgot it. Or I was like, yeah, I got this. That's fine. It's the same 24 hours that I had 6 years ago. I didn't get an extra hour. So there was definitely that. I want to bring in this comment from Rosalind Fame, and she says, life lesson, it's not really that serious. Lighten up.
Hey, I find a joke in every situation.
I was just thinking, I wonder if Jack is going to make mention of how he is.
I am the worst. If it is a serious situation, don't look at me. I promise you, don't look at me. The other day, somebody was vaxxed and they was wrenching, and I was just like, oh, I hope they don't look at me. I hope they don't look at me. And they looked at me, and I was just like, and they're just like, you think this is funny? You know, it's just like, you can't ask me that question because the answer is going to be yes. Why do you think this is funny? Because why are you so serious? Why are you so serious? Honestly, there's so much going on in life that's not like, pleasant. You gotta shake it off and laugh it off. People think that I don't take tennis serious when I'm playing my matches because I'm laughing on the court. Because what else do you want me to do? Cry?
Maybe they do. Like, some people
walk
do
around
have
with puffy eyes and a snotty nose. For what? What does that actually solve in this situation? Yes, a good hearty cry does cleanse the soul and it does feel wow after a while. But get up. Go find something fun to do. Release that.
Yeah.
It's not good for your muscles, but it is spa month.
It is spa month. And on that note, Jackie and I are going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back after that. We are doing a Freeform Friday. We do have some information to share with you about spa month, so make sure you stick around for that. If you didn't know anything about it, or you knew about it and you just weren't sure what spas were participating, Jackie and I got your back. We're also going to continue this life lessons conversation and talk about anything that you want to talk about. So make sure you stick around after this commercial break, because Jackie and I will be right back.
Same smooth sounds, different name. BCG Radio, home of Bermuda's most engaging morning talk shows, The Daily Hour and Good Day Bermuda. Download the app, available for Android and Apple devices. BCG Radio, your station for conversations and entertainment.
Welcome back to Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pizza House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert. And if you're just joining us, today is a Freeform Friday. It is the last Friday that Jackie and I will be live. If you did not know, we are switching to a 3-day week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll see Jackie and I live. But on Mondays and Fridays, we will not be here. So in honor of our last Friday, we wanted to do a Freeform. We do have some information to share with you about Spa Month. So Jack, did you want to start with the Spa Month thing, or did you want to continue the life lessons conversation? I am giving you the opportunity to decide.
Spa.
Okay, Spa Month. So yesterday we spoke about ways to take care of yourself and some things that we would like to do to take care of ourselves this year. We found a resource that had 22 simple ways to take care of yourself. Some of them did include the cost, paying for it. Other things were free, and Spa came up on the list. And so it triggered Jack and I to remember that it's actually Spa Month here in Bermuda. So for the month of February, annually, it is Spa Month here in Bermuda. And a number of participating spas on the island are having specific signature treatments for Spa Month. I think it's a total of 12. So it's 12 different spas that are participating. And Jackie, did any of them stand out to you as a spa that you would possibly want to go to that you've never been to before?
To be honest, I was looking at, hold on, I have it right here.
Okay.
So, I have never been to Pompano Spa.
How about so
And I lived right there. Like,
and so okay, so story time. Saturday gone, my team was supposed to play the first round of FA Cup against Somerset Cricket Club. We're driving up the road because Hamilton Parish is in Crow, the east. We had a minibus situation. We're trekking up to the west. It's not that far, but you're from the east, and that's too far. So, so we're driving across on that long stretch by Port Royal, by the fire station and school, and whatever that little ding is on the other side. And I look to the left, and I'm like, oh, this is where Pompano is. Like, y'all, I don't know for how many years I've lived in this, and I had no idea where Pompano. Like, when I say no idea, zero idea. I was really sitting here like, it's right there. That's it. And then I was like, oh, the next Hill Spring Benny, like, bruh, like, honestly, I really had to memorize. Like, I should probably explore Bermuda a bit more, because when I say I had no idea, I thought it was. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was out like where Cambridge beaches and all of that other type of stuff is.
No,
I was wow off.
nope. Another 20-minute drive.
Exactly.
To go.
I really was thinking that Pompano was like farther out, and I'm really like, it's not that far. When you think about Bermuda, it's really not that far. Nothing in the island is that far, but Bermudians, it's far. But I was just like, so now I'm really intrigued as well to experience their spa, because first of all, I didn't know they had a spa. There's
And
that.
Okay, so I haven't been there for lunch in a while, but the food last time I went was so wow.
I've never. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look at their thing. I wonder if they're. I don't remember seeing them participate in Restaurant Week.
They're not on Restaurant Week.
That saddens me.
And
but we move.
Board up there, and yeah.
But we move. So Jacky is looking to do Pompano Beach. That is definitely one that now.
I also want to do Tuckers because I like to sit off by their plunge pool.
Who?
The plunge pool. Tuckers.
Tuckers. I think it said tacos. I was like, Jacky.
Rosewood Tuckers Point.
I was really like, Jacky, we're not on food yet. I know I mentioned Restaurant Week, but we're not talking about food. Calm down.
We always talk about food. Why are we talking about food today?
I don't know. Because we're talking about ways to indulge and treat yourself. So Rosewood Tuckers Point, Pompano's is two places that Jacky wants to experience. Do you have a third one, or are you sticking with two?
No, I'm going to go Cambridge though.
Okay. Are they on the list?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Ocean Spa at Cambridge Beaches Resort. So that's 3 of the 12 places that Jacky would like to indulge in. And so for those of you that are wondering, okay, well, you said 3 of 12. What are the other ones? So we have the General Hotel. So it's Grotto Bay, which is peaceful as Natura. Yeah, Natura Spa at Grotto Bay. Exhale at Hamilton Princess. New Stair doesn't have a name of their spa. So it's New Stair Spa and Salon. Sicily Spa at the Lauren. Siam Spa, which I've never heard of that one.
Where are they?
Exactly. I am not familiar with this particular spa, but it's a Thai massage place. So that is interesting.
Wow.
Yes. We're going to definitely get the information on where that one is. Rosewood Spa, the cedar massage at Sense at Rosewood. So that's specific. You get the cedar massage specifically at Rosewood. And
I know exactly where this is. Okay, so you know where we did our photo shoot right next to where the Western Union used to be? It says Western Union, and then interior design.
On Front Street.
Yes. And then
what's an easy way to describe where it is? The parking lot by Supermart, right across from there.
Right across from George's. It's right across from there. Yeah. I know exactly. Okay. Because I remember driving down the street and I'm like, what's that? And
Okay, so that's another one. It says a relaxing massage. It's a 90-minute massage. They didn't give it a special name, so it's just a relaxing massage, a 90-minute massage. That's at Siam Spa. And then at Pompano's Spa de Spa del Sol. It's various treatments. So it's not just one, because some places do just have like one
Mhm.
treatment that's available and others don't. So here's some interesting ones that are not like, I guess, spa per se. Um, Ani's Nail and Beauty Lounge, they are offering various treatments as well, um, including a 60-minute treatment, which is a head to toe indulgence, back, neck, and shoulder. They also have foot scrubs, conditioning foot and hand treatments, and all that good jazz. So if you want to, take care of your digits, Anis has got you. The spa at the St. Regis. Now, I'm kind of mad the St. Regis don't have a name for that spa.
It's the St.
Like, hmm?
It's the St. Regis.
Oh, so they just above having a special name for that spa?
I mean, new stadiums.
You right. You right. Touche. It's a good point. That's a good point.
I mean, if you're going to go to a hotel, you know, I'm going to the spa.
But I don't know. I just like when the spa
And
has a
you
name,
say
because it
that-
makes you feel like you're getting to a completely different space, even though you're getting to the hotel.
Yeah, like how Willow Stream was on.
Yeah, it was an experience, but we moved. Cambridge Beaches, their spot's called Ocean Spa, and they are offering an aroma stem back massage with foot reflexology, a 50-minute massage. That sounds yummy.
Mhm.
The warm stern. Have you had a massage with the like warm stern situation?
Once.
Isn't it the best though?
It's so wow.
Literally, wow. Like that's the only way to describe it. Like I love
It's just
when
like melt.
I'm ready to just like literally go to sleep. Like I've
I
definitely
go
done
to
that.
sleep every time I get a massage. Like I wake up and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure they didn't even finish. They probably heard me snore and just walked out.
I was like, you know what? She's not even gonna know. She's not even gonna know.
They're never gonna know.
How would they know? How would they know? So the next is Coral Beach and Tennis Club, the spa over there. They're offering a 60-minute massage as well as a 60-minute facial. And then they also have a 90-minute massage option, which is going to be 30 minutes for your back, neck, and shoulders, 30-minute express facial, and a 30-minute Indian head massage. Okay, let's just pause here for a second. Have you or anyone in the audience done a head massage? Like not, not as it's a part of your massage, but like a legit just getting your head massaged.
Only when I get my hair done. Oh, but I have funny enough, if anybody is sitting off of me, I always like put the hand on my head, take my hair up, the hand on my head, and I make them do that.
So you make someone else's hand massage your head.
Yeah, it just feels nice.
So that's why I wanted to ask.
I grew up like that's how my dad would put me to sleep. I'd curl up next to my dad, and he'd sit there, and my head would get massaged. So that's like he set the it's his fault.
So side note.
Yeah.
I want to say, so Sean Smith says he's experienced as well. So Sean, like, was it a good experience? Was it a bad experience? Because although one would think massages are generally good, some people have expressed that, it hasn't been a great experience for them, or was too much pressure, or whatever the case may be. So I'm just curious, because that's like, to me, a sensitive area, right? I feel like, you could possibly like, make someone do a little something if you hit them wrong on the head.
No way, no, not too much pressure on it. It relieves tension, your headache. It helps with your hair follicles.
Your hair follicles helps your hair grow.
No, like anytime I go and get my hair done, if it's not the main hairdresser, she comes over and she tells them at least minimum 5 minutes scalp massage, and I give good tips. So I just go there and I'm like,
sleep. Yeah, just moving all around. They're like, can she keep still?
I'm like, oh man, it feels so good.
That's hilarious. So Sean Smith says he got it at South Peace at Willow Streams and he fell asleep. So it was definitely a good massage.
Like deep tissue. I go to get my massages. I actually go to Ashland Clinic to Tashea, and I'm like, hey here girl, go in. And I'm like, she's like, it doesn't hurt. And I'm like, absolutely it hurts, but it feels so good. Good. Well, I just feel like breathe.
And then, so just to wrap it up, so he says he really couldn't say if it was a good or a bad massage because he fell asleep. So that is hilarious. I actually wanted to come back to the list of the last location that is participating in Spa Month this year is Pull My Hair, and they're offering hair and lash treatments. So you can do. Now I'm not even pretend I know how to pronounce this word, but there are at least 1, 2, 3 treatments. Thank you, because you knew that's the word I was looking at. Right? I was like, I don't know what that word is, but there's about 3 treatments over there that they are offering as part of Spa Month this year. So if you're on the island of Bermuda or you're coming to the island of Bermuda before the end of February, definitely make sure you check out one or more than one of this particular spas, because Spa Month is like the best way to kind of like show love to yourself without breaking the bank. Because y'all know I'm one. We're going to talk about the money, and we're not going to break the bank just to enjoy or indulge ourselves, unless, that's your goal, to blow your bank and be mad at yourself, to be like, to unwind and feel de-stressed and then just stress yourself right afterwards. Like, if that's your goal,
Like,
might be wasting money.
Carnival costumes to buy.
Listen, okay, so Free Form Friday, we're switching it up real quick. So, in case you didn't know, you've been living on the rock, you're not on social media like that, it's cool, Jack, and I got your back. So, trending topic today is the fact that the 3 remaining bands of Bermuda Carnival have parted ways from BHW Limited and have created an association, BHBA, I want to say, or BMBA. Let me pull it up on Instagram to get the like official name, because I do remember the acronym. I just can't remember what it stood for, but I believe it stands for, when I get to the Instagram, the BMBA is the Bermuda Mass Band Association. It's a collaboration of Bermuda's 3 mass bands, and they are looking to breathe new life into Bermuda's Carnival. So, Panorama, no carnivals have been happening since 2020. Everyone is ready for Carnival. So it looks like we might have a little something, because in case you also didn't know, Bermuda's restrictions are sunsetting on March 31st. Our emergency power orders, I believe is the name of what we're currently under right now, is done and dusted. So hopefully April Fool's isn't an April Fool's Day where everyone gets like, their hopes up for like the actual announcement of what's happening in the summer, and it's like, just kidding. I'm nervous. I am nervous for that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you can't.
It's a Friday.
You can't keep pulling us back. You can't be acting like you can't be acting the way you do. Let me not get myself in trouble. Carnival's happening, kids. I don't care. Carnival's happening.
What I will say though,
chipping down the road by myself with my speaker in my bag, with a costume that I made up. I am having Carnival because I have gone since 2020 in March, February. I haven't had a good free, like, I don't think people realize what Carnival means to people, that even if you aren't into Carnival, go experience Carnival once, and then you'll understand why we're all like, we need the freedom. Because living in Bermuda, even a small community where you can't free up, going to Trinidad and just having a wonderful, like, soul snatching release. It's just something about chipping down the road, forgetting all of your responsibilities for 15 hours and just pretending that nobody knows you. Skip down the road, down the road, chip down the road, dance.
Technically in Trinidad, people probably don't know you, but yes.
But like I'm talking about like in Bermuda. I'm settling for Bermuda. But
you said I'm settling. Don't settle for Bermuda. It's home.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't go Trinidad. Like next year will be a real session. But I am just excited to be half naked and sweaty and in a costume and listening and singing at the top of my lungs and losing my voice and forgetting that anybody else is in the room except for me. Like literally just being in my own little bubble, dancing away. And
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that post yesterday, because I think the first group I saw posted was Party People, and I was like, oh, it's the Carnival announcement. Yes, it wasn't the Carnival announcement, but it was definitely a good kind of like teaser. It was definitely a good teaser to kind of let the masqueraders know, like, they haven't forgot about us. They're trying their best to still make the Bermuda Carnival product something amazing. And so it's definitely being worked on and talked about, which I'm super excited about. I cannot wait to now Rebel the Road. I can't wait to do that. Like, I'm really excited to finally wear my Nova Mask costume. For those that don't know, I have played with all three bands, but I will have played with all three bands come
this year.
Carnival this year. And then I'll be able to like go back to doing what I used to do, which was play with Party People, because they bring the vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Party People is definitely probably the best band on the island when it comes to vibes. They absolutely are. They're the first band that I played with. I would like to be back in St. Davis. I'm not gonna lie, because I just like the atmosphere.
I definitely prefer St. David's to being in town. Like, honestly, town was so hot.
It was like May 24th times 100.
And people are just like, dance, why aren't you dancing? I'm just like, this is not May 24th. I am not out here for you. Like, this is not a parade for you. This is a parade for me. If I just want to walk down the street to catch up to the truck that I can't hear music anyway, that is my prerogative. So I'm excited for it. I'm like, not excited because I don't even know. I'm hopeful to back down St. Davis, because the people that will be coming out are the people that would typically come out are those that can't participate, but they're all for the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that were in the city that they thought it was May 24th, like,
they absolutely thought it was May 24th.
Where's your clothes? Why are you out here?
I'm not gonna lie. So, as someone who has also done May 24th, the race, as well as mainly performing May 24th, it is definitely a different expectation, not only from the performers but from the audience for the parade itself. You are literally doing May 24th for them, even though it's your choice to do it. You definitely are putting on a show for May 24th. Carnival is not the same thing. Like, Carnival is not May 24th parade at all. Like, get that out of your mind. And I don't know if anyone in the audience may have believed that and is now getting a wake-up call, but it's absolutely not for you. Like, it's really not. And
like, we would chip down the road with nobody next to us. Yes, in Trinidad, there's plenty of people out, but it's the culture down there. So they're like, yes, you better dance. And they get in and then they go back out. And then some people were like, the kids only saw it because that's the culture. And so I'm sick of my headpiece. So here you go, little girl. I'm sick of this, the backpack.
The wings, yep.
Well, they call it backpack.
I buy the rings.
Give that away. And you're just excited to just dance and free. And honestly, sometimes I don't even see the people on the side because I'm just be like, oh, zen out. This is my music. And like, it's just like it's a cleansing experience.
I can definitely say, I've only done Carnival in Bermuda, St. Davis and Tawn, and having done Tawn and also done May 24th, I definitely, like, what you're describing was definitely in St. David's way more than it was in Tawn. Not to say that there weren't moments where, like, I would see my family and they would like do that kind of come out kind of dance vibe, but more so in St. David's. That's the energy I got. Like, I would see, like, honestly, at first I was a little nervous because it's my first time doing Carnival and I'm doing it in Bermuda, conservative Bermuda. And I still my English teacher from Berkeley, and at first I was like, oh my god, like, oh my god, but she was all excited and all that. I was like, okay, so here's what we're doing. All right, cool. Because I had never really experienced it on the island. I've seen it in Atlanta. Obviously, it's just no one really knows you there, so it's a different mindset in my mind. I was really nervous, and then once I saw her, because she was like second below Gabizi kind of vibe, like,
yeah,
that type of strictness. So you kind of just like, I don't know how she's scared to take this, but she was all for it, so I was all for it.
I'm no longer in school. You can't reprimand me for nothing.
It was a great experience. I really hope and pray that they take it back down to St. Davis.
Yeah,
because I feel like that's definitely going to give not only the masqueraders the experience that they pay for, but also those that come out the experience that they're looking for. Because I feel like the Tawn people they weren't getting it. They weren't getting it.
My favorite part about it being in St. Davis was the one year where it actually finished in the park.
Mm-hmm. Like, it did twice.
Yeah, I was able to go like the water, go swimming, cool off, and then go back up the road. I just need to sort out the parking situation because going back out to, like, what's it called, double dip and stuff.
Yeah, number one gate. Yeah.
That was
after you've chipped twice. Like, because I did the morning session and the afternoon session that first year, and it was great. I would do it all over again, no questions asked. But we parked near Clearwater, so we parked down by the beach,
Yeah.
because we knew the first lap was to go to the number one gate, and then the second lap was to come back to St. David's, Clearwater Beach. So we definitely, I was like, sis, we're doing this twice. We got parked on her.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's just sneakers. We got parked on her. So definitely looking forward to that. There's a lot of news in the island of Bermuda that Jacky and I are going to be talking about. So I guess in these last couple of minutes, we're actually going to take our last commercial break for this episode, and then we'll be back to kind of give you all a taste of what you can look forward to over the next, I wouldn't call it a season, but with our new schedule. So check it out.
Turn.
You just said we're not in school anymore, and then you're going to use the terminology that they use in school.
I'm an adult. I can do what I want to do.
You're right. Jacky and I are going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back to let you know what you can expect from Good Day Bermuda going forward, as well as give you our feel good vibe of the day, which is joke time with Jacky. So if you want more laughs, if you haven't already laughed enough with Jacky and I this morning, we'll be right back with that.
Same smooth sounds, different name. BCG Radio, home of Bermuda's most engaging morning talk shows, The Daily Hour and Good Day Bermuda. Download the app, available for Android and Apple devices. BCG Radio, your station for conversations and entertainment.
Welcome back to Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pizza House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jacky Lambert. If you're just joining us, we are going to share with you what you can expect from Good Day Bermuda going forward with our new schedule. Okay, Jacky, but before I do that, what you laughing?
Sorry. I was looking for the jokes
and you already read them and they're super funny, so now you...
I was trying to keep it together.
So we'll let you know about that. What happens when she laughs before the jokes. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So going forward, we are doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You will not see Jacky and I live on Monday or Friday, but that's okay. Make sure you're following us on social media on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The handle on all three platforms is Good Day Bermuda. We're easy to find. These are the colors that you look for. So if it don't look like these three colors, it ain't us.
Wrong place.
Wrong place. Don't subscribe. It's a scammer. They're trying to scam you. So Jacky and I are going to bring in some trending topics into our Feel Good warm-up conversation each and every morning, because we've been seeing a lot of things happening on socials that we haven't really had a chance to talk about, dive into, bring you into the conversation on, because we do know that some people are not necessarily on Twitter, so they might miss a trending topic on Twitter. They might not be following us on Instagram, and we find some hilarious reels. We find some very informative content on Instagram as well that we like to bring into the conversation. So every episode, we're going to start with a trending topic or more than one trending topic, depending on what's been popping over the last couple of days. And as always, we're going to have our feel good topic of the day, which will either be a guest or be Jacky and I doing what we do best, having a conversation. And then, as always, we're going to wrap it up with our feel good vibe of the day. We're sticking with trivia time with Terri on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Jacky's going to bring us 6 jokes on Wednesdays.
You said you were joking when you said that.
I'm just kidding. No, Jack is still going to bring us about 3 jokes. Well, maybe she'll do 4. Maybe she'll up it just by 1 so we can get a little extra something. Or even better, if you're not following us on the Instagram and the TikTok or the Twitters, you know how the old folks say it, she'll do an extra joke over there for you.
The tweets. The tweeters.
We're the tweeters, yes. So make sure if you're not already following us on social media that you do so, because Jacky and I will be engaging on those platforms a bit more, since we will not be live on Mondays and Fridays. So we're definitely going to bring you guys some more interesting content over there. So if you're not already following us on there, please make sure you do so. And if you're watching us on Facebook or Twitter right now and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please make sure you do that. Help Jacky and I get to 1,000 subscribers before June 1st. I just made that up because I didn't know I was going to say that, but let's do it. We were able to get to 100 really fast. So let's see if we can get to 1,000 even faster. So like I said, if you're on Twitter and Facebook and you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so. Again, same handle, easy to find us, Good Day Bermuda. I think I have talked enough, Jack. I'm ready for the jokes.
Take the stranger next to you on the bus or the train, or
just say have a conversation with them.
Can I borrow your phone real quick? I just need to check something on YouTube, and I'm like, subscribe. Got him.
Got him. Do that safely though, folks. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Just subscribe some folks to Good Day Bermuda. It's fine. I'm ready for the jokes, Jacky. I think the audience might be ready for the jokes, and if they're not, they're gonna get ready because we here.
I don't know if I've done this before, but it's still funny. When does the farmer dance?
I don't know.
When the beat drops. Okay. Listen to this one. Listen to this one. A doctor broke his leg when he was auditioning for a play. Luckily, he still made the cast.
Like he made his own cast.
Don't trust acupuncturists.
Why? They're backstab.
Computer programmers never go outside. They're too many bugs.
Too many bugs.
Okay, I haven't read this one, so you're gonna find out if it's funny with me, okay? Why did the dog's owner think her dog was a great mathematician?
Why did the dog owner think her dog was a great mathematician? He get barked.
Listen. When she asked the dog, what's 6 minus 6? The dog said nothing.
That's what her stomach hurts y'all right now. Like I promise you, her abs are working overtime.
And I've been working out too, so it hurts even more.
Best way to get your Fridays started. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do make sure you drop a comment in the comment section. Give us a like if you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button. Draw up those hearts on Twitter. Sean Smith enjoyed those Drake jokes. We absolutely hope that everyone has a great weekend. As always, we hope that our Feel Good Vibe of the day has you ready to make it a great one. Thank you so much for watching and engaging with this episode of Good Day Bermuda, supported by Pete's House and Aliana's Restaurant. I'm Terri Tuku alongside Jackie Lambert. We trust we'll see you next week, Tuesday, for more Feel Good conversations. Until the next episode, peace and have a good day, Bermuda.